building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Manchester City up against Crystal Palace.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Aymeric Laporte plays with Presnel Kimpembe in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Timo Werner. Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Well, it's the same formation, but they use it to press the ball high up the field, and rarely do the wide players drop deep to defend. And watch out for the midfield three, who continually rotate their positions.
ASHRAFHAKIMI, number 5, Presnel Kimpembe, number 14, Aymeric Laporte, number 7, Judul Sara. Thank you for attending the Etihad Stadium. Enjoy the match.
This should be one to savour. Manchester City get the contest underway. KEVINDEBRUYENE. Laporte. João Cancelo. Sandro Tonali. Luis Diaz. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Odsonne Edouard. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Can they take advantage? Now he's got to stay calm. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
And over it comes. Sound piece of goalkeeping. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, now that I'm going to say this, it'll no doubt go the other way, but it should be a mismatch. I say that because it's the best attack in the league, hosting a team who've had their challenges on the goal-scoring front, Stuart.
Well, Derek, when you look at those stats, these fans should see more goals from their team today, but they'll still need to play at a high tempo and put in a good display, I think.
Odsonne Edouard. Milivojevic. The verdict is offside here. Sandro Tonali. De Bruyne now. And teammates around him. Delivering it into the box. Well, thumped clear. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, we've been keeping our eyes on this story, and now I can tell you the T's have been crossed and the I's dotted on a contract. Kepa has completed his move to Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
And there to intervene. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Crossing possibilities. And given away. Paulo Otavio. And Edouard with it. And a fine cross. And not the best clearance. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Hudson Edouard. Still passing it around with authority. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Luis Diaz. He could pick out a teammate. Will it happen for them? Foden. And it's still on. Chance maybe. De Bruyne. Oh, could be. The save was a good one. Put in by De Bruyne. Well, off target in the end, and that'll be a goal kick.
Well, I think the defender just about did enough there, but that was a chance.
And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Given away by City. Foden. Well, the supporters think it's on. Full credit, wonderful stop. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. But you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
So Palace get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now can they come up with a quick response? De Bruyne. Foden. And what a magical save it was! And De Bruyne firing it over. Still not clear. Opportunity. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Valverde. And return to De Bruyne. Intercepting it intelligently. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And very deftly cut out. Throw into Manchester City. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Valverde. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Hakimi. De Bruyne now. And Diaz has it. Federico-Valverde. Now this could be productive. Terrific block. Werner. In position. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Can someone get on the end of this? And a struggle to get it away properly. Timo Werner. Chance to cross. The supporters want to see him have a go. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
And that will be all for the first half as the referee blows his whistle, and it's Manchester City on top, Stuart.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
And the Well, back underway, and there can be no playing it down. A big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Crystal Palace in the second? Milivojevic. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Hudson Edouard. And space here on the flank, but nothing comes of it. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? It's there for him. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. Joao Cancelo. PHILFODEN now. Foden. Cuts in from the flank. But really sticking to their task defensively. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester City facing Arsenal. Now, who can he play it to? De Bruyne. Foden. Has a go. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Hudson Edouard. Really good challenge. That's useful play. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
Well, as the stats confirm, City have controlled the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Not a great pass. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Bournemouth.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent...
Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Foden. It's with Joao Cancelo. Useful looking ball. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Werner, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Nicely timed tackle. Foden. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And the substitution will occur now. Let's see about the delivery. Not really the ideal clearance. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Werner. Couldn't keep the ball.
With the license plate GR55JKK, please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Guado. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here. Here. Just 15 minutes remaining. Werner. Federico-Valverde. Sandro Tonali. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
To be replaced by number 10, Abreki Easy.
Put in by De Bruyne. He succeeds in clearing it. Sandro Tonali. PHILFODEN now. Tonali with it. Able to get a body in the way. 10 minutes left for play. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Guado. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Through ball from De Bruyne. The crossbar got in the way. And I think the threat has been averted. Ezi. Guado. On to Mateta. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Joao Cancelo. Tonali with it. Luis Diaz. De Bruyne. The supporters want to see him have a go. Still a chance. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Coming off the pitch.
And they will make the change now.
To be replaced by number 9, Jordan Ayew.
And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Ayew. And still an opportunity. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Valverde. PHILFODEN now. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Kevin De Bruyene. De Bruyne. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Your verdict?
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
Now he's got to stay calm.
Time for a quick question. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for you.